This document of a ancient Gregorian chant is available for display at the BYU Idaho McKay Library Special Collections. It is a piece of animal skin upon which is written the music and words for a Gregorian chant. Gregorians being ancient Christians who were famous for their music and for worshiping their Lord in song. As you can see, there are a couple of different parts to this. Pretty simple. The first part is the animal skin that it's printed on, and the second part is the ink. But there are some important things to notice about the symbols and the ink on the front that help this document work the way it does. One of the first things to notice is kind of difficult to notice in this picture, and that's that this document is large. It's big enough that the Gregorians could hold it in front of the choir and they could all read from the same piece of sheet music. If you also look closely at the document, you can see that it's made up of some of the same things our modern music is made up of today. You can see each line has a stanza which has 5 lines and 4 spaces. In today's music, if this were the treble clef, you'd see E starting at the bottom, then G is the next line, then B is the next line, and then D, and then F is that top line. And then the spaces starting at the bottom would be F, A, C, E. And so these help the Gregorians who are reading this to identify where the note should be in relation to the other notes. Below each staff is some Latin text. So not only can they read the notes where the chant should be musically, but they can read the text so that they know how what vowel sounds and consonant sounds they should be making to form the words of the song. You can also see about in the middle of it that there's a little bit of a flourish. This, as far as the people at the McKay Library know, are just a design flourish. It doesn't serve any purpose besides just to make the document look pretty. Another important thing to note is that these notes, important thing to note, are not the same notes that I just mentioned, that I just went through. In fact, scholars don't know what intervals these notes represented. So it's impossible to know exactly what these Gregorian chants sounded like. So as a document in 2017, it's pretty worthless as a musical selection, but it is important to the history of writing. We can see that writing and religion and music all came together in this document so that people can worship in song, and so that people can understand the nature of God, understand the nature of themselves through an art form and through singing together. So that's this Gregorian chant.